guys, KevinTheDirector here at Victoria Comic Con 2016 with the one, the only Riddle. How are you doing this weekend?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy to be here.
Nice, nice. So is this your first time at Victoria Comic Con?
It is. Actually, it's my first time in Victoria as well. A little known fact, I was born in Victoria, but British Columbia.
Wow. So for all you Victorians over here, you actually have a well-known cosplayer that is representing y'all coming back to her hometown. So what's up with that?
Kinda, sorta.
Kind of. Well, still, I say you're Victorian.
Yeah, we'll just say I'm a Victorian. Yes.
Exactly. I mean, you got the crown to prove it. Exactly. So, how long have you been cosplaying for?
I've been cosplaying for about 15 years.
Well, you definitely have the highest number out of everyone I've interviewed so far.
Most of the time, everybody's time together equals my time. So I was cosplaying before it was cool.
Exactly. She was the original trendsetter for cosplay. Well, maybe not.
One of them.
One of them. Well, she was one of the frontiersmen out there, I guess.
I had to explain it to people. They thought it was really weird.
No, I mean, nowadays, cosplay is a well-common word nowadays. So, I mean, what was it like, starting it from back then into not cosplaying back then and starting to cosplay today, especially when people didn't know cosplay back then, but now people know what cosplay are?
I mean, the amount of access to materials and resources, like, especially because I lived in Canada, it was hard to get stuff through customs. It'd take you months to get wigs. Access to fabrics was really limited. There was no such thing as, like, buying your costumes off eBay. There were no thermoplastics. The community wasn't there. There weren't any tutorials, so you had to figure everything out by yourself. There's like only 2 colors of wigs. It was a dark time, and now cosplay's coming to light and it's cool.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, it's always been cool. It's just like we always have like naysayers out there. Like I like to call them the people that you would probably go to high school with, especially the preppy people and whatnot. But no, I mean nowadays cosplay has become a well-known part of the convention culture. I mean, you can't have conventions without cosplay, and that's kind of a well-known thing now.
Yeah, I mean, what's really happened is it's the people who started a long time ago and really took their craft seriously that allowed people outside to realize, oh, okay, I need to take this seriously. It's an art form. There's, a craftsmanship to it, and so I think that's what really contributed to being big. And then with the advent of superhero movies and them really doing amazing costumes, and then people duplicating that, like on the RPF, amazing duplicating costumes. It just blows my mind the amount of quality that's out there now.
Well, it's definitely gotten big, but you also have quite a cosplay collection. How many cosplays? What was your first cosplay that you started out with, and how many cosplays have you done throughout your 15 years of cosplaying?
Well, basically, my first costume ever was from an anime called Devil Hunter Yoko. Only 3 people are gonna know what that is. And I've actually lost count of how many costumes I've done. I do it as a hobby, but I treat it like a full-time job. So I don't make costumes very quickly. So I only maybe do 4 a year, maybe 5, depending on the complexity of things or how busy my schedule is. So there are girls that can pump out a costume once a week. Oh, I can't do that. I can't work that fast. That is a skill I do not have.
Well, there's always a saying in video and post-production. There's three ways you can do video. Quick, yes. You have my profound respect.
That's exactly it.
You have my profound respect. That's awesome.
And that's basically it. Is I get to pick 2 things out of good, fast, and cheap. So fast is not one of them.
That's a great way to put it. So, what's been your favorite cosplay to do out of your entire collection?
I probably have 3 favorites right now. I love being Snow White because it's great when little kids think you're a Disney princess, and I also love the Rocketeer just because. I did it because I love the Rocketeer, and then just how many people also come out and they're like, I also love the Rocketeer. And then my most recent favorite is Squirrel Girl. I raise and rehab baby squirrels for release.
Yeah, I actually follow you on Instagram, and I see that, and you relate to that because as a kid I also actually raised a little tiny baby squirrel. No, but it's a great thing that you're actually doing this because it shows another side to you, especially as Squirrel Girl.
Yeah. So most recently I got to go out, and so I have some squirrels that are completely wild that I raised, and I went out in my costume and I took a photo with them. And basically the photos I run a charity organization called Cosplay for a Cause, and we haven't done anything recently, but our first project, we raised $40,000 for the Japanese Red Cross when the tsunami hit. So our current project is cosplayers from all over North America, superheroes with animals, and all the proceeds are going to go to the Wildlife Conservation Society. So look for that in the next month or two.
Nice, and you can check that out in the description box below, along with all our social networking sites. So be sure to give, guys. If you like animals, especially squirrels and other cool forms of wildlife, go check it out and donate, guys. All right, seriously.
Thank you so much.
No, but aside from that, if there's a word you can say to your fans right now, especially after so many years of cosplaying, what would you say to your fans right now, if they're the fact that they're watching right now?
Right now, I just want to say thank you. I mean, when I started this, there was no such thing as celebrityism, or I just did it because I love it, and the fact that you guys are following me while I do something I love really means a lot to me, and that I get to share who I am, my love of squirrels, my obsession with food, my addiction to sleeping with you guys. It's a really great feeling. I mean, cosplay, without cosplay, I don't know what kind of person I would be. So you guys definitely keep me cosplaying, and I'm just glad you like what I do.
Well, we thank you for cosplaying, and we thank you because I know a lot of people have been inspired not only by you, but a lot of other cosplayers as well. But thank you for continuing to do cosplay and continue doing what you're doing. And hopefully one day we'll get to see you in a Power Ranger cosplay one day.
Maybe. I grew up with Power Rangers. The original.
If you need help finding a cosplay, I'm your guy. Guys, I got like 20 helmets back in my place.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe I might have to wear one.
Well,
Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Probably the second Black Ranger, Johnny Young Bosch,
Oh, yeah.
because I sort of could look like him if I squint my eyes a little bit.
So there's nobody you just like.
No, I mean, that's why I have the helmets I got are all the ones I love. But this is not about me. This is about you.
I like to know about other people.
Well, how about this? Let's end this interview. We can talk more about this. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, want to check out other cool videos from the Nerd Stash, especially for Victoria Comic Con, subscribe to the channel, check out the links here, and also subscribe, like our channel, all of our social networking sites in the description box below. Like the video, dislike the video, leave a comment. Aside from that, this is KevinTheDirector and the one, the only Riddle, standing up for Victoria Comic Con 2016 for the Nerd Stash. Peace out, y'all.